Nigerians must go.
Nigerians and other nationalities. If you are here illegally, you must leave Ghana.
Yes.
You must leave Ghana. Ghana is not safe. We will deal with you people in our own ways.
Whatever you guys are demonstrating, you guys are doing it on the basis of hate. We want Nigerians to leave Ghana, forgetting that we still have Ghanaians who are doing marvelously well in Nigeria. If we have to reciprocate, don't you think it will resort to anarchy? One will expect, if whatever you guys are protesting against Nigerians doing over there is on the basis of genuity, one will expect as well, fish them out and let the law take its course. The fact that some persons might be penciled down doing all kinds of fraud or even go into some vices that the law of the land is against, why didn't you use the authority to bring them out and let them face the law? But instead, you are grouping everybody together, both the good, the bad, and the ugly. They must leave. I think this is the height of insult any Nigeria all over the world have received. Recently, we watched a video where South Africans are asking Nigerians to leave as well. If anybody want to talk about anything that has to do with racism, the first set of people they target Nigerians. But when this set of people are in our country, we don't see the need to separate them from us, most especially when they are law-abiding. Now, everything so far leveled against some Nigerians over there in Ghana. Do you think they might just be thriving without the authority of some persons there benefiting immensely from it? If you have any Nigeria over there that is into fraud, are they using Nigeria Bank to bring those money in? Whether you like it or not, they are still using Ghanaian banks to do some of those fraud. And those Ghanaian authority will not say they are not benefiting immensely from it. I think at this time, the president of both countries is need to come together before Nigeria will now begin to see the need to do the needful. Whether you like it or not, whatever you are accusing Nigeria of, we also have 1001 in that same Ghana that are also doing it. So what are you going to do about them? Now, kudos to VDM, who's been able to analyze some of these videos so far Ghanaians are putting on social media. And meanwhile, if we Nigerians are beginning to think the way you guys are thinking, I don't think the likes of VDM will gather money from Nigeria in the name of NGO and go to Ghana and seek borehole just to make sure that lives over there are more better. But instead of you guys to see us as brothers, you are now seeing us as enemy. Do you think if we should reciprocate the pressure, people can absorb it? Anyway, here VDM out.
All right, so there's a big problem going on in Ghana between Nigerians living in Ghana and Ghanaians. This is so big of a problem that Ghanaians are currently on the streets protesting that Nigerians must leave Ghana because of some allegations that were made against Nigerians. So Ghanaians are saying Nigerians must leave. As a matter of fact, they even gave some people 3 years. They told them they are giving them 3 years to relocate their properties and leave their country. Right. So me, I was even thinking this thing started since. I was thinking that, oh, the thing will don't stop until I saw that they still went out to protest 2 days ago and even yesterday that Nigerians must leave because of these allegations. Now you see all these allegations that you people are putting on Nigerians. It's only one that I will support you people. You see the rest, we are going to address it now. Do you understand? Before that, I was thinking that by now, Abike Dabiri, who is the chairman of Nigerians in diaspora, would have gone to Ghana, addressed the situation, and calm everything down. Do you understand? I don't know if she have done it, but I've not seen any video anywhere. So I'm pretty sure that she have not done it. But I will not blame her if she does not do it. You know, she's busy. She's more of a Twitter influencer than even a chairman. I recently saw a tweet where she is encouraging tribalism in Nigeria, you know. But that's by the way. Now, quick one. If you look at this placard that this lady is holding, it says cybercrime, fraud, scam, and identity theft must stop. So they are accusing Nigerians of fraud. That Nigerians are the ones doing fraud in Ghana. But see, Ghanaians, if we are going to tell ourselves the truth, you people are being hypocrites about a lot of these allegations. Now, let's start with the fraud. Let's start with fraud. You see your country. You see that country called Ghana. That country encourages fraud. As a matter of fact, your economy is actually standing because fraud money is part of it. That's what you people don't know. And again, your country encourages fraud. That's why you see that some of these fraudsters in Nigeria, they leave Nigeria to go to Ghana, to go and stay in Ghana. Because that's what your economy encourages. And your economy needs that money from that fraud to float. And I'll break it down. Now, let's start with the housing in Ghana. Make it make sense that you people sell properties. Most of the properties that they sell in Ghana, they sell it in dollars. As you can see, most of the properties that they sell in Ghana, they sell it in dollars instead of cedis. And I'll tell you why. Some people would say, as I'm talking now, somebody will say, maybe because of foreign investors. No, foreign investors are meant to come to your country, see the properties in your own currency, and be like, okay, how much is it in dollars? Then you can say, okay, this is, you people should go and check. Go to a bureau de change, check it, then you do your conversion, then come and pay in cedis. But that's not the case. You know why they put it in dollars? It is being sold in dollars because it is not meant for Ghanaians that are earning in cedis. It is meant for people that are earning in dollars. Who are the people earning in dollars staying in Ghana? Most of them are fraudsters. It is fraudsters that make all this money in dollars and come and buy these properties. Most of these properties that they buy in Ghana, now fraudsters, they buy them. It encourages fraud. Your economy encourages fraud. That's what you people don't know. Most of your boys in Ghana are doing fraud. Ghanaians, most of them are doing fraud. You think those properties that they sell in Ghana, you think it's for you? You think it's for your civil servants? You think it's for Ghanaians to buy? It is not for you guys. It is for fraud. It's for people that are into fraud. So you see that your system encourages that. Other than that, bro, your government cannot open their mouths to tell Nigerians to leave. Should I tell you why? Bro, a lot of fraudulent politicians we have in Nigeria, they move their money to Ghana. Some of your big businessmen, they are operating those business with Nigerian money. Oh, you people don't know. Should we talk about your election? Oh, you don't know. Did you notice that a lot of Nigerians were present in your inauguration? Oh, you did not notice. You did not know that investment is going on there. Some people that are fraudulent here are moving their money there. So the fraud you are talking about, the fraud one at the talk, both my governments, all of them, they are floating that country, they are building that country on fraud. You don't know. Oh shit. Now you know. So when it comes to fraud, secondly, recently one of your persons was arrested. They extradited somebody to the US. This is him.
He calls himself a businessman, humanitarian, and peace-loving man. But the FBI calls him a romance scammer who stole over $100 million. In Ghana, he was Dada Joe Remix, a man running youth empowerment projects and fan clubs in Afinso North. But to the US government, he's a fugitive, the alleged mastermind behind a decade-long cyber fraud ring targeting vulnerable Americans with fake love stories and fake gold. From 2013 to 2023, Dada Joe and his network allegedly used fake profiles to seduce victims, gain their trust, and then ask for money for inheritance issues, fake taxes, or jewelry release fees. Some victims sent everything they had. He was arrested in Ghana on May 28, 2025. After FBI coordination and quiet extradition agreements, he was flown to Arizona on July 1st. Now he's facing federal charges for wire fraud and money laundering. And if convicted, he could spend decades in US prison. How many more God-fearing philanthropists are really hiding billion seedy scams? We celebrate people with money without asking how they got it. In Ghana, perception is everything. And that's how people like Dada Joe Remix survive. Should Ghana extradite more of these so-called businessmen? Or are we just letting the West weaponize our justice system? Comment, $100 million scam. If this
Over $100 million. Over $100 million. He was doing philanthropies, he was doing charity and everything. Everybody thought his money was genuine. Boom. Again, before this guy, Hajia for real, or what's that girl's name? That they moved outside the country then to go and start prison time. I think she's done. She's back in Ghana. Fraud. Most of your celebrities are into fraud, bro. Most of your celebrities in Ghana are doing fraud. They are doing fraud. That's what you don't know. So when you're saying Nigerians are doing fraud, that they should go, you are being an hypocrite, because now all of them, they together, they do. Both Nigerians and Ghana, they are together. And other African countries that are going to Ghana. Ghana is a safe haven for fraudsters. And it's for a reason, because they need that money to float your economy. Do you understand? That's number one. Number two, you say Nigerians are the ones teaching Ghanaians, I mean, Nigerians are the one doing prostitution in Ghana. My dear brothers and sisters, that's not true. All of them are doing it. You say Nigerians are trafficking. All of them are doing it. Both Ghanaian women, they are all doing all of this. They are all in all of these things. Do you understand? The drugs, everything. Ghanaians and Nigerians, and then they run out. That's what you don't know. So saying that Nigerians are doing fraud and a lie. They are doing prostitution and a lie. As a matter of fact, you people should even be grateful to Nigerians to a large extent. Because a lot of people know your Ghanaian stars, down to your musicians and your actors. Bro, now because of say, they were welcomed here. Now why is it easier for them to blow? I'm not trying to throw subs. I'm trying to tell you that all these things you are doing is not needed. We are family. That's why I can leave Nigeria to go and do a ball in Ghana. Because I see Ghanaians as my brothers. But you see this thing people are doing now, it's not needed. The only one, like I said, that I will support you is this one.
Kingdom in Ghana. We don't need Igbo king in Ghana. Ghana belongs to Ghanaians. No Igbo king. No Igbo kingdom. Nigeria must go. Nigeria must go.
Yes. The issue of that Nigerian Igbo king that said he wants to build a big palace in Ghana as a king. That's the one me say. I say, Because Ghanaians have their own king. And you know, two captains cannot be on a ship. Especially when this other captain is a foreign captain.
We don't need this man in Ghana here.
Show it to them. Show it to them.
We don't need
Personally, in my own opinion, I think, okay, yes, if there's an Igbo community, there is somebody that is the leader, you should call yourself the chairman, not the king. Do you understand? Not the king. Even you being the king of the Igbos in Ghana is disrespectful to your king in Nigeria, because there should be just the king that was appointed, coronated as a king, a recognized one, not the one, the self-acclaimed one in Ghana. This is my opinion. I'm not saying this is how it should be. Listen, it is my own opinion. But again, if the Ghanaians are saying they are not happy that you are trying to come and be a king in their country when they have their own well-respected king, then I think their point is valid. You should dissolve it. There cannot be two captains on the ship, especially when the captain is a foreign captain, bro. Make it make sense. So you see that one? Yes, I would say your point is very, very valid. And again, with the way the president is saying, I want to build a big palace in the no. That's doing too much in their country. So you see that one? Hey, Ghanaians, no problem. I go keep quiet. Or you see the part of fraud, just take it out of your books. Take it out of your books. Your country, they encourage fraud. That's why Nigerians and other African countries that bring fraudulent see it as a safe haven. Do you understand? Now, let me tell you, right? You people should better stop all these things. Because next thing, it start like this. Next thing, you people start fighting. Next thing, you people start buying yourselves. And when it gets to that, then you people have really spoiled everything. Because right now, a lot of Nigerians are scared of going to South Africa because of what happened in 2013, 2014, the xenophobia attack or so. Was it 20? I've forgotten the date anyways. Forgotten the year. Because of that whole thing, a lot of Nigerians, like myself, I can't go to South Africa because I am scared. Imagine me looking at you as my brother, and then you don't like me. You're telling me to leave your country because you say I'm taking your jobs. I'm taking your jobs? Really? Do you understand? So next thing now, you people bring this whole thing to Ghana. It will not be nice. That I'm scared of coming to Ghana where I have friends. Do you understand? We have friends. Like now, I'm thinking of, okay, Sarkodie is having a concert. Normally, I suppose they plan to go. Do you understand? Then imagine say I'm supposed to go. Then tomorrow I'm thinking that make I no go, make they no buy me. We don't want all of that. We should be preaching that Africa should unite together. Have a particular passport that can go to all African countries to trade and to do business, to strengthen Africa. We should preach that. We should not preach division. We should not preach division at all. We should not preach division at all. This fraud, this word fraud that you people are doing now, you want to be holy and thou. The people that put all of this in the dictionary, they don't defraud now. Most of these advanced countries, the European countries, now fraud that they build up. These people defrauded our forefathers. They took gold away from us. They took a lot of our golds. They took a lot of our artifacts. They used all those things to build their country. These people are the original fraudsters. These people that came to carry your brother now say he do fraud. They are the original fraudsters. Because they use our gold. They are still taking our gold till tomorrow. They are mining everywhere. They are taking from Africa every day. Do you understand? So you people need, the Gen Zs, these people, you people need to open your eyes to the bigger picture that we need to preach unity in Africa. We need to be in uniform in Africa. Do you understand? We need to be in uniform. Not all these ones that people are doing. So let me just tell you for free. I beg. Apart from that king, okay, the king issue. And when you were talking about the king issue, me, I don't even talk. Because your point is valid. But you see the other part, you people should just forget it. Now all of them, they run out. And all of us, all of them, and then they run out. You understand? So please, let's preach love. And else, we are all going to learn. And we will all learn the hard way. And it might be too late. So stop all this, oh, blah, 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 blah. Nigerians are not going to leave. And Nigerians and Ghanaians here are also not going to leave. I will not be in this country any day that anybody will take Ghana to leave. They are my brothers. I can't see, Ghanaians should leave, na lie. We can't. So please, let's preach love. Thank you very much. Peace and love, don't play. If you play, you're going to learn and you will learn the hard way.
Ghana and Nigeria were all brothers and sisters. I believe the earlier we know this, the better for us. By the time we now begin to preach anarchy, preach separation, preach hate, I think the both countries might feel it, but Ghana might feel it more. You know why? We have everything it takes just to sustain us. And one thing you must know is that if all these persons you so far pencil down in Ghana who are Nigerians who doing fraud and they leave Nigeria and go to Ghana to practice that, it goes to show that Nigeria have zero tolerance for fraud. Why Ghana is accepting them simply because they are benefiting from it. That is just a simple fact. So before you protest, try as much as possible. Check the body language of the power that be, the government, the higher authority. Are they in support of whatever you are doing? Otherwise, it might be the case of back then in Morocco. We have so many Nigerians in a place called Takadum in Rabat. At a point, some Moroccans were now feeling threatened. We have so many Nigerians doing well. Those who do not want to travel to Spain were doing their business there. They went to the police to arrest all Nigerians. They did that successfully well, and they were deported to a place called Oujda, the border town between Algeria and that of Morocco. So many of them spent close to 1 month before they were able to come back. Do you know what really happened? Within that 1 month, all the traders in that state Takadum, majority of them, cried out to the police. And most Nigerians are the one patronizing them. They buy in cash. They don't buy on credit. They don't wait for the government to give them what they want. They work and get their money and pay. That they have been experiencing low patronage. That even if they are in that country illegally, but to an extent is boosting their economy and that of the business they are doing. But do you know that as a result of that, Moroccans, what they were now looking for, most especially the police, if you contravene the law, do something that the law of the land is against, they will fish you out and punish you accordingly. If they want to deport you, they will do just that. But not seeing you on the street without breaking the law, just pick you up and begin to look for a way to take you out. We are not doing that anymore. Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment in the comment section once again. Share and follow the page. For the record, Ghana and Nigeria, we are still the same the last time I checked.